Hi, I'm Ultraviolet. Welcome to Hi everyone, welcome to Strong Fire Tarot. My name is UV, short for Ultraviolet, the light that can see in the darkness. And today we're going to be doing a reading for Pisces Collective. So you don't necessarily have to be a Pisces sun sign to resonate with this reading. You just see how its magnetic push and pull may be affecting you. Just take what serves, the rest leave. Remember, I know nothing. You have your own intuition to honor always because you have your own destiny to reach. So let's just begin. If you want more information on my private readings, watch till the end, or you can read the description box below. All the information is there. And thank you so much for your positive support, your comments, your likes, your subscribes, your readings, all of it. I'm forever grateful. So the vision I had for Pisces. You're in this apartment, a really small apartment, and there's a horse in the apartment, and you keep saying, like, you need to take out the horse. It needs space. It has to go do what it has to do. And nobody's listening. The parents decide to go do their things in the rooms. Like, they have more important connections to address than you or whatever you're asking for. So the horse is symbolic to you. The horse represents freedom, direction, and it's in a very small place that it's not a good environment for a horse. So you have this feeling of having to free yourself from a very restricted environment. Like, your environment doesn't see a way to escape the normalities, I feel, because all they cared about was their connections, and they didn't care about going far or anything. So you're like this horse in the wrong environment. That's what I feel about Pisces, and you really want to free yourself from this world that you're in, where nobody pays attention to what you're saying, even though it's very true. They just look at you and they ignore it. They they go on with whatever they decide to do. Like, I don't feel you're supported. There's a tower here, almost like you really have to make that really strong decision that you're not making to change everything, just transform completely. So let's see. It's a lot of cards. You see the horse is not freeing themselves. There's this connection that you need to free yourself that is not working out. There's also the world in reverse, meaning you're repeating cycles because you're not learning a lesson here. Nobody's working. There's no teamwork. There's no cooperation in this home, in this connection. Very small-minded, negative thinking. They don't have a good mindset. The Fool in reverse, you're missing out on new beginnings because you're putting your focus on the wrong things. Every day you focus on the same things, or these people do the same things every day. You're not evolving there, so your horse it feels a bit impulsive. It needs to take an impulsive decision to leave everything that it used to know, this connection. This could be a divorce, a separation. It could be your family members. It could be your parents that they don't... I don't want to say that, but they're like neglecting the children or something because they're putting this toxic relationship above the sanity of the children, because here the children are starting to have ill thinking because there's no teamwork in that family. There's no union. There's no common goal, like everybody to each their own. And even though you have a good head on your shoulders, they don't care to listen. So all you do is work, stay strong, and repeat the cycle of feeling like you don't belong there. But definitely you don't, because a horse does not belong in a one-bedroom apartment where the parents are neglecting the children to sin, because they were sinning in my dreams. The devil I just saw. Yeah, you need a new beginning. Like, you need faith. You need to believe in yourself. Like, okay, I believe that I'm capable alone. I believe I deserve better. I believe I'm great. I believe I can take this leap. I believe I can move out, be independent, work hard, pay my bills. You know, like, I believe people want to work with me. I believe there's people out there that have common values, and want to work on the same things as me. I feel like you're just looking for the world here, the world where you belong in, but you're too focused on this lovers in reverse, this connection that is not supposed to be. There's a connection here that's very toxic, and it's a lot of arguing, a lot of repeating the same cycles. There's no new beginnings in this relationship, so you guys are not evolving together if you're in a relationship. I feel like I'm picking up on a big group of people here, because there's so many scenarios. There's a person that lives with their parents that are non-supportive. There's this relationship here that's falling apart, and someone has to make an impulsive decision to leave finally and step into the new world. But you don't have the mindset to take these kinds of leaps. So you need to read books about like business or something, like Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, and almost like get a new blueprint regarding money, because here you're doing the same thing every day and you're going to keep getting the same results. It's like if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And at this point, it's just insanity, because you're repeating the same behavior. You're being impulsive and communicating things to people that don't want to be a part of your world. They have their own things going on. They don't care to work with you. Yeah. Let me see here. I don't know why the quality of my camera changed out of nowhere. Whatever. So, whoa, it's all on the floor. It's a big mess that you're in here. The bear and the beaver, like you're working hard to feel secure in a place where you don't belong. So it's just a waste of energy, this. But you're psychic here. Yeah, I think it's good. You're psychic. You know, that these people are just very vindictive. It's like they always have to be right. Whoever you're dealing with are always right. So don't argue with these people. They don't have unconditional love to offer, because they don't have self-love. So this dragonfly is... Dragonfly, yeah. So it feels like the reading of Aquarius. Now it's not a firefly, it's a dragonfly. So in a world of ordinary flies, where flies are represented as very malicious and annoying, and it's like dirty and bad luck and just very karmic. The flies feel karmic. You're a dragonfly in a world of flies, and they want to treat you like a fly, but you're dragonfly. You're out of this world. So you're trying to fit in? Why? It's not your world. It's an illusion, this. It's all connections you need to cut out. It doesn't matter the label here, because this is not your soul tribe for sure. So you're over here minding your own business. You have to do that. But if you're living with these kinds of people, it's just a waste of energy, this, because you're working to escape this. But every day you go back to the place that got you sick in the first place. So the hard work you're doing here is for nothing, because you're cursed in this world. So you just have to make that impulsive decision to leave and trust the universe that you will get your new beginnings and everything is going to be okay. All you need is this stick, you know, like that's it. That's all you need to pack, this wooden stake, and it's all you need. And you have faith that, okay, I got all I need. I got myself and this creative potential. Because the wood is like creative possibilities. So it's just you're just gonna have to be creative. You leave this environment and start being creative. Okay, I'll move to this city and I'll try this job and whatever. Like, you just go for it. You have to make these impulsive decisions almost, but free yourself. Because you're like this little lamb. You're almost fun to bully and annoy and make feel like small and irrelevant. Like they feed on that. Something feels small-minded. The people you deal with are very small-minded. You can't talk to them about the things that you're curious about. Like, they're just gonna be argumentative and always have to be right about like their perspective. There's no right and wrong. It's just a conversation, but they're just gonna make you feel like your way of thinking is stupid or something, because they don't understand faith. Because they don't have faith in themselves. They got trapped in a connection that was karmic, so what to expect over there? They don't have the will to free themselves. That mouth of yours could start some shit. Like, why are you conversating with these people? They're not on your level. It's like, ugh, stop texting, stop checking. Like, these people you need to cut cords with completely. It doesn't matter, they're labeled, they're harmful to you. All you have to focus on is whatever this job, or finding a job that you enjoy doing. Like, get after that shit. The world has your back. Exactly. Like, you need to trust that, like, whatever I'm leaving, it's big. Don't fucking force it. It's almost like you're forcing this environment to. You're a horse in an apartment. You're forcing the apartment to be good for a horse. No, it will never be good for a horse. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. So shit could be so much worse. So now you became like this self-pity because you're a victim in there. You're this abused horse. And it's like, no, it could be much worse. You could be just like them, but no, you're a horse. You could free yourself anytime. It's just in your head. It's like a circus elephant. The chains are off, but it's been trained to feel stuck. It's the same thing here. You're trained to feel like you're dependent on this environment when you're honestly all over here, minding your own business, doing you. You don't need to share nothing with these people. You're not supposed to share your ideas here. No communication. You just have to believe that there's something better coming for you. That's it. There's nothing here that needs to be shared, because anything you invest here will sabotage whatever you're trying to save here to escape this. It's almost like you're like, okay, it's just temporary. I need to do this just in the meantime so I can save up a bit so I can eventually escape this situation. So the reason you're doing it, you're working hard to escape this environment, but then you give it so much energy when you get home because they piss you off or they trigger you because the scorpion was there. So you do it for nothing, because all that energy you wasted in hell, you have to pay tax for. So whatever you're working here, you will lose here because you're still investing energy there. You have to give them zero. It's all fate. It's all invisible. This is just you believing in yourself and go. You're a bit dependent on others. Be fucking grateful. Put the fucking phone down. Stop fucking whining. Yeah, it's almost like you became a victim to the situation, but it's like, no, you're a horse. You can free yourself whenever you finally realize, like, yeah, I'm a horse. I don't belong here, you know? But you're like, yeah, but I can't afford my bills alone. And like, you look for excuses to stay trapped in a situation that's killing you and sabotaging you. This one. Yeah, it's almost like, no, I can't leave because there's an octopus at the door. Impossible. I'm sure octopus don't live in apartments. You're creating these limitations in your head. Like someone's doing black magic on you. No. It only works if you believe in it. It only works if you believe it will. And if you're connected to God, then you're protected. So you've been isolating or scaring the right connections away because that energy is chaotic. You need self-love and you need to pay yourself what you're worth. So if they're not treating you like the special horse that you are, you need to find a way out. If not, don't complain to people about them, you know, because you're choosing to stay there. I'm sure you're mature enough to... I moved out at 17, so I'm just saying, I'm sure you can do it too. And I had nothing, right? You see, it's you and yourself. You need to trust that you have all you need. My heart is beating, perfect. I'm ready, you know? So... I moved out at 17 with a mattress and 2 bags. That's it, you know. So you start there and then you start building on that. And anyways, God loves it when people have their own. Like, he blesses those that have their own. He doesn't like codependency and people who make excuses to why not do certain things. You know, there's no such thing. You do them because your intuition is telling you to. And you trust that no matter the journey, it's always beautiful. No matter the journey to your destination, the destination doesn't matter. The journey is beautiful because you freed yourself and the work can enjoy the scenery on their way to wherever life takes them, intuitively. Yeah, exactly. Free yourself from... And your bunny, it's like... What would this bunny be? Yeah, okay, it's like a leveret. Exactly. The leveret is born independent. After a day of the mother gives birth, it's like, okay, bye, mom. I'm going to go and discover the world now. So If a leopard can survive in minus 40 degrees Celsius temperatures on its own and not fear the predators, what can a human not do? It's all in your head. Yeah, your fear, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Like your fear, you're creating it in your head. Or stop taking drugs too, because psychedelics, I don't know. Maybe you're smoking too much and it's not for you and it's stressing you out. It's making you a bit paranoid. Yeah, it's making you sick. Yeah, stop smoking the wood, right? Like the herbs here. You're smoking too much. And it's not good for your kind of brain. It's good when you're in a good environment and you're being creative, you know, and you're healthy and whatever, and you take a puff of weed or whatever, that's fine. But if you're doing it to escape this as an escapism, that's just an addiction. And God is not supporting you in that decision. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. You need to take care of yourself better here. You're not doing that. And that's what keeps you stuck. You don't believe that you're capable alone. And that's a lie. So you give yourself in the wrong connections and then you feel depleted, and then it becomes a pattern of that, because I have the Fool and the World and the Lovers in reverse. Those are major arcanas. They're all in reverse. It means whoever you're dealing with, whatever you're doing, it's wrong, 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 wrong. Your angels are like, nope, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it, and that's not it. You're just like not listening to your intuition. You're completely in the wrong world here. You need to leave, because the right thing's for you on the other side of fear. Okay? Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. So your mind is creating limits that are not true. You're doing this to yourself. Your environment is a reflection of your fear. You need to be completely on your own. 1. It's the only number here that I'm seeing, like in the center. And 7, faith. And find places where you feel harmony. And here it's you and yourself and God. As long as your heart is beating, you have everything you need. And here it's like, stop working hard if you're going to invest in the wrong places after. It's a waste of energy. So if you focus on working hard and you enjoy your job and you're strong to leave, then you're going to get your new beginnings, and he's going to send you the person that's perfect for you. Anything else with this deck? Freedom in reverse. You're not freeing yourself from this situation. You need to do it. You don't have that much time. You repeat the cycle, and then the next season, you miss out on so much when you do that. For every meaningless connection you interact with, you lose a meaningful one. So you're just going to cross them and miss out on whatever it could have been. So you're missing out here. Triple moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. So it's all about you and appreciating you for who you are and honoring that intuition, which is the moon. You have to really go like, no, my feelings. Like I always say, like, would you eat something that tastes like shit? No. Would you hear a song that you don't like? No. Would you look at something that is not nice to look at? No. Would you would you touch something that burns? No. So if it doesn't feel good, why do you stay? Why do you honor all the other senses besides the one sense that is honestly the one that you need to honor? Your intuition, your feelings. Your feelings are telling you you're crying there, you're unhappy there, you're stressed out there, your heart palpitates very fast there. Leave. Why do you feel dependent to this environment that you can't do it on your own? This is insecurity. And you're actually very gifted. I said you're psychic. You're losing your gifts. God is like, yeah, you're going to lose your gifts because I gave you the magic wand here. So it's like Harry Potter getting the stick and he's like, oh, nice twig. I don't know. It feels like that. And he doesn't know he's a magician. So what a waste of adventure. He missed out on the whole school, and I don't want to miss out on that. For what? For this? Yeah. Begin here. Exactly. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. You need to leave and go on an adventure with nothing. Well, I'm sure you're leaving with more than just the twig. I'm sure you have clothes. So already you're blessed. So begin there and stop looking at the past. Whatever, it's a lesson. It made me stronger. I know more who I am because of my juxtaposition. Perfect. Now, what can I do with this life? Goodbye, everyone. Bye, Mom. Love you. But y'all are toxic. You don't even need to say it. Just Thanks for giving me birth. That's all they were there for. They gave you birth to you. Some people is this situation. So they gave birth to you. That's all they were here for. And they didn't know how to parent because they didn't have self-love. You see, heart healing, it just felt like this in my hand. Heart healing. These people did not heal their heart. So they didn't know how to love you. And don't blame them. Just pray for them and you do you. You're like, thank you for giving birth to me. I'm going to begin here and start my life now. I'm sure you're over 21 here. So figure it out. You're playing victim here. You're playing like incapable, like, but you don't understand. I don't have the money to move out yet. So I have to like, okay, so what if your parents die? You're still stuck there? No. So please, no excuses in this land. No excuses in tarot land. This is the divine journey, not the weak journey. It asks sacrifices. It asks strong decisions. It asks to honor our angels. What's wrong with the lighting and the quality? Whatever. So you're asked to make really strong decisions for your own well-being. If not, you're going to miss out on everything that was destined to you and you're going to continue attracting karmic connections. So decide what you want, okay? And let me see here an emoji. How you feeling? Yeah, sorry. You're a victim. God is like, stop apologizing all the time. Sorry is for sorry people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's almost like you've been abused or something. It could be. You could have been abused. But people that say sorry all the time, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Canadians do that a lot. And it's not normal. That's a sign of abuse because you feel guilty all the time. Like you're doing something wrong. Like you had to walk on eggshells all your life. And it's unhealthy. Stop being sorry. Start taking responsibility for your life and be a better person. Stop playing weak. It's not attractive. You see, you're always nervous. That energy is just chaotic. The horse, right? It starts getting nervous. It's not, nobody wants to be around a horse that looks nervous in an apartment, you know? I would probably leave the apartment. It feels dangerous to me. So your energy feels dangerous. It's not attractive. You're missing out on a divine union here because you're late. Hurry up. Yeah, your mom here. God loves you, but you're not doing right by yourself. Those addictions and codependencies and not believing in yourself. Like God is like, look, I love you, but you need to step up your game here. I didn't make you exist for you to feel like a victim and be weak. I made you in my image. Therefore, you're strong. I have 88, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Work hard on yourself. You have a lot of work to do on yourself because this person is alone looking over there. It has nothing to do with this. Stop focusing on this and focus on yourself. What is it that I need to do now? Because today, now, begin here. Hurry up. Take example from the Leverett. It dares. Go for it. Discover the world and see what life brings. Let me get this one here before I go, because I feel like you need to heal yourself. So I'm going to read a Heal Yourself. I love this deck. It's really beautiful. Did I hit the microphone? I'm sorry. Oh, that was fast. Say what you mean. It's in reverse. Like you're so scared to Phoenix Rising. Yeah, it's like whatever hurt you made you a victim to everything. And here I have say what you mean. It's in reverse, almost like you're just trying to people please now because, you know, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Like you're not being you. You don't have an identity anymore. It's like, okay, figure out who you are because you're not saying what you mean. You're just agreeing with people. You're copying others, like trying to find your identity here because God is asking you to stop listening to what others are saying. Stop participating in these connections in hell because you need to free yourself from that whole environment. There's nobody there for you. And I have 1-8 again. It's like you and your strength. Hurry up. And here it's like you're focused on a man that's not saying nice things to you, or it's toxic, that connection. You always end up fighting because it's not the one. It's a karmic connection to teach you about willpower, to free yourself from things that are not fulfilling. It might be okay, but it's not great. It's like, no, you deserve great. You're settling. Say what you mean. Take some time to clarify what you need to communicate and to whom. Yeah, choose the conversations with who you're talking. Are they people that you're taking example from? Don't waste time too much. You don't have that much energy here. You have like 1% battery left in your body. So yeah, you better give it to yourself, because if you're giving it to these lovers in reverse, it's a waste of time because it's a karmic cycle. It's just a lesson. It's not there forever. So honest communication begins with you. Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding and denying how you feel? Does your relationship with your partner need revamping? Are there things that are not working? Who are the people in your life that you must be honest with? This is your opportunity to take back your power and share clearly, wisely, and honestly what does and does not work for you. Yeah, like character here. You're always like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, okay, I'm always wrong. You guys are never happy with me. Like, that energy is annoying to people that are strong, because we feel like we have to be careful with you all the time because you're so sensitive. You're very unattractive to strong connections. Find character and like, no, this is what I believe in. I want to do this in my life. I'm going to move out. I'm going to try this on my own. I think I need it. I'm going to change jobs because this job is boring now. It feels like a 9-to-5 I've been doing for 8 years. I need something new. I'm going to stop apologizing so much for things that don't need to apologize. I don't need to apologize for. I make my decisions with my head on, so I know that like I meant well, so I don't need to apologize for something that I did while I meant well. So like character, there's no character here. It's like, come on, like you're beautiful. Your hair is aging here. It's like, no, you're too old to be playing this victim role. This is your opportunity to take back your power. When you feel vulnerable, you can be easily swayed to say what you feel the other person wants to hear in order to keep the peace, right? So you're walking on eggshells. So this environment is not good for you, because if you cannot have your character there, then it's a world of people pleasing and nobody has their heart healed there. So it's just codependency. When you feel vulnerable, the message of this card is that you need to say what you really mean, whether someone else likes it or not. Yeah, your beliefs. It's like, I believe in this. I'm not asking for you to approve of my beliefs. I'm just saying you what I believe in because it makes me a better person. It has nothing to do with you. So don't argue my beliefs. Okay, those are for me. You can take my life, but not what I believe in. Okay, come on, character, guys. Rub your hands together for about 30-40 seconds. Then imagine that you are holding a blue ball of energy in your hands. Reflect on the qualities of confidence, honesty, and clarity. Then place your hand just above your throat and breathe in the blue light. Imagine the light moving into your throat and helping you to access the right words that you need to say. Picture the person who you need to communicate with standing in front of you. Share what you feel you need to say to this person, realizing that their higher self is listening, right? So you better see if the person is connected to their higher self, because if not, they're just going to be argumentative with you. So don't even waste your time, just leave. But if you see that person is connected to their higher self, you can have a conversation and go, listen, maybe I was doing this wrong. I think I need this in a connection. If we're not right for each other, maybe we should try something else, and no hard feelings, you know? Like, come on, make your decisions for your well-being. Life is short. Don't waste too much time on toxic connections if it's not harmony, if it's not peace, if it's not growth, if it's not evolving, if it's not laughter, if it's not passion, if it's not that, like then it's a karmic connection. All right, words. Picture the person who you need to communicate with, how yourself is listening. When you have completed this action, write down what you feel you need to say to them. Then share your feelings in person if appropriate, right? So if you need to communicate something to your boss or whatever, like, okay, communicate it. Prepare first, you know? Find the will to communicate things clearly. You're an adult now. You need to heal that little victim in you because of your parents' abuse or something, or they neglected you, or they made you feel like you were walking on eggshells all your life, or you had a connection where this guy, you were scared to lose them, so you were molding yourself to be what their ideal person. So you lost yourself in that. So it's like, no, now I'm going to be who I need to be, because at this point, I'm too lost. I'm too weak. I'm a horse in an apartment. I don't know what's going on anymore, okay? You feel so confused. But you're going to figure this out. This is easy to leave. It just takes that impulse, like, okay, I deserve better, know your worth. It takes self-love, and stop bringing that cloud of like, well, you don't understand, my upbringing was hard, and like you're gonna bring it everywhere you go. Like, please just evolve, become that princess that you are. That's it, and begin there. Okay, leave it in the past. Don't project that onto all your other relationships, because you might be projecting on people who don't deserve the toxic version of you, but the divine version of you. So if you're going to be toxic around the divine beings, you're going to lose those people, because those people don't stay too long with this kind of energy. They don't deserve that. It's draining. It's very draining. Okay, so you need to rise from the ashes. I always say that with the phoenix. That means kill the old you and reinvent yourself, and dare to take those leaps. Okay, so good luck, Pisces. If you need a reading with me, Just go to Facebook. There's a WhatsApp link there that you can message me and say, I would like to book a private reading with you. Don't tell me nothing about your situation. I receive visions. I receive your energy. I interpret your general energy. And at the end, if you still have things you need clarifying for, I give you, I'll throw out some cards, but usually I say everything they needed to hear. They tell me no. So if you don't have Facebook, you could always email me, strongfiretarot@gmail.com, and tell me I would like to book a private reading with you. The sessions go for about an hour or 2 hours. People stay usually with me. And they always leave feeling optimistic, inspired, ready for life, a bit more clear about why they were attracting these circumstances, you know. So I can't wait to support you on your journey and hopefully bring you the messages that you need to hear to honor your higher self, reconnect to it, and go for it. You deserve to be great in this lifetime. It's your birthright, okay? So bye guys, love you. Thank you for your comments, like, share, subscribe. Bye.